Hey guys, we're going to be in Matthew chapter 7. Matthew chapter 7, we're going to start with verse 26. It says this, "And every one who hears these sayings of mine and does them not shall be likened unto a foolish man who built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it." Basically, Jesus is saying, listen, I'm giving you the plan. I'm giving you the plan of how to live. And we go through this nearly every time on a different way that God has told us to live. Jesus says, I've given you a way to live. If you choose not to do that, then let me give you an indication as to how bad that's going to be. It hadn't been but, golly, 6-7 years ago, we were out working on a project, me and several others from the church, on a campground out there, and their ground is very, very sandy. It's not far from here, but it goes from a red clay to a lot of sand, okay? Just the area of the state. But anyway, we're digging foundations as such, and what we realized was it was very sandy foundation, so the concrete had to be a little deeper in the footings and such to keep it sound. Because if you didn't have some wide and deep footings, you would find some interesting issues of cracking, sinking, all sorts of things, simply because it's built in the sand. So that there has to be a strong foundation, a strong and deep footer, in order to start building upon it. So that's what's critical. So when we look at this, Jesus says, basically, he says, look, and every one of you hears these sayings. What sayings? The sayings on how to live. Not just profession of faith, but living in faith. And those of you who choose not to do that, you're building your house on sand. You're not even building it on a footer that's put in sand, which can be difficult at times. You know, if you have the rebar in it, it's stronger, fine. But if you just decide we're going to lay these blocks on top of the sand, we're going to level out the sand, we're going to lay the block on top of the sand, we're going to go about our business before long, it's washed straight out. He's saying that's the kind of life it is. If you choose not to do these things, don't blame God. Don't shake your fist at God because things are happening as a result of decisions that you made. You know, there are plenty of decisions I've made that got myself in a mess, and it's because I chose to do that instead of what God had called me to do. And he's very clear. Every one of you hear this, he's saying, doesn't do them, shall be likened to a foolish man which built his house upon sand. That would be really dumb. If you're going to build your life upon living like you want to and not like Christ, then don't be surprised when the floods come and wash everything out from under you, because bad times are coming in one way or the other. So the idea is to live like Christ, to live like he's called us to live, and to watch our house, our lives, our futures be built and stay firm in the midst of any storm that may be coming our way. If you don't live like Christ, you can rest assured that you'll get washed away at some point, that what you have will get washed away at some point. Live for Jesus, live for him, build on a strong foundation of Jesus Christ, and you can weather the storms. Love you guys. Bye-bye.